Hashem appears to Noach and says the end of humanity has come because the world is filled with stealing, with thievery. Rashi, one of the commentaries, explains that the actual decree of the flood was signed because of stealing and because of thievery. And this Rashi is difficult to understand because just a moment ago the verse told us that the problems with that generation were far more egregious, far more serious. The world was depraved. The entire world was filled with idol worship. The entire world was filled with illicit relations. The world had lost its balance, had lost its moral compass. On every index, on every count, they were off base. Granted, stealing is a problem, and certainly a sin, but why is that the reason why the world had to be destroyed? And I believe the answer to this question is something the Medrash explains to us. If you have a basket filled with sins, the one that demands immediate punishment is stealing. And the commentaries explain to us why. Because Hashem wants the world to remain in balance. If I steal from you and you steal from him and he steals from her, there'll be utter chaos, total disruption of society, and Hashem doesn't want that to be, and therefore built into the system is stealing, has an urgency of punishment, has an immediate demand for repayment. And for that reason, the generation, as bad as they were, was allowed to stay alive until they were actually involved in total, complete thievery. That demanded immediate payment. And this concept is very interesting because the Chavetz Chaim explains to us that when you steal money from another person, it's not just that you're not going to make more money. Hashem decrees how much money you make. That's obvious, but it's much more. Ill-gotten monies are going to quickly leave you. There's a demand in judgment. There's a demand in the heavens. That's someone else's property. What you've taken isn't yours. And there's a lot of patience, a lot of time given for many sins, but when it comes to stealing, there's a more immediate demand, a greater urgency to it, and ill-gotten monies will quickly leave you. And this concept is very illustrative and very significant in our times.